Peace, y'all, back at it. We are going in, still going in for the win. Shout out to everybody still learning themselves, still understanding where we're coming from. Yes, we are on Chiron in the first house. Moving, yo. I'm just hyped, yo, because I really like doing this. Like, I really like learning myself through teaching. Shout out to everybody that's learning themselves. Chiron, we on Chiron in the first house. That is Aries, that Aries energy. If you want to know what that Chiron energy represents, it represents in astrology. Chiron is known as the wounded healer, representing our deepest wounds and the potential for healing and growth. It is a bridge between Saturn, discipline and limitation, and Uranus, liberation, innovation, symbolizing the journey from pain to transformation. Chiron's lessons are ultimately about turning pain into empowerment and discovering the gifts hidden within our wounds. So listen, the key meanings of Chiron in astrology. The wound. Chiron highlights areas of life where we experience reoccurring pain, insecurity, or feelings of inadequacy. The wound often stems from early life experiences or karmic imprints. The healing journey. Chiron's energy encourages us to confront and work through these wounds. Healing is often non-linear and comes through helping others with similar struggles. The wisdom from the pain, good people. The wisdom through the pain. By understanding and embracing our vulnerabilities, we develop empathy, compassion, and wisdom. Chiron teaches that our greatest challenges can become our greatest strengths. So boom, let's go straight in. Chiron in the first house. Having a Chiron in the first house, you come into this lifetime with a wound of being hard to be self-confident and assertive. In your childhood, you grew up with your self-esteem being wounded. You could have got bullied when you were in school, when you were young, teased or something on your physical body. So it's like you could have got teased for something like your head, something on your face, your hands, or your stomach, or something on your body. It was like they probably got teased, and little kids like, oh, Mikey got a big head, Mikey, They could have teased you about that when you was young. So Chiron is forcing you to be confident within yourself with this wound. Getting over this wound can make you a great motivator for confidence. Chiron is showing you to do the self-healing work on Aries characteristics to motivate and help others. Try not to be overly aggressive when trying to get your point across on motivating people, because once you get to that level of motivating people, you can come off a really aggressive, and that Aries energy is like, it's ready, it's always wanting to go really quick. So you can come off aggressive, like, no, this is what you got to learn. And listen, once you do this, you got to calm down and understand that you got to take your time when you motivating people. It's important to keep that balance on trying to get attention and being spontaneous because you want to be heard. Aries energy is the baby of the chart. It wants to be heard. It doesn't like to be ignored. It wants to have that attention in the way of being heard and being, of course, looked at. Sharing your story online with others can help big time with people that can relate to that self-esteem issue and problems with their identity. So listen, through your Chiron, you got to get better on how you look. So listen, not only about how you look, about your self-esteem and a lot of things, but one of the biggest things is your identity. So I would say, for Chiron in the first house, talk to yourself soon as you get up. Soon as you get up in the rising, when you go in the mirror, because that's the first thing you do, you got to go to the bathroom. Go to the mirror and talk to yourself in a great way. You talk to yourself like I'm talking to myself right now. telling everybody, telling yourself that you are the greatest thing that's happening. Tell yourself the greatest things that you want to hear. You talk to yourself and tell yourself that you look good. Even if you got a boogie, one of those boogies in your eyes or something like that. Get the boogie out your eye, look in the mirror and tell yourself you look great. Keep talking to yourself, keep motivating yourself before you can motivate others. Be yourself no matter what. Listen, don't be trying to be like everybody else. Don't be trying to jump in and be in the crowd and all that. Be yourself no matter what, unapologetically. Be yourself. Do not care what anybody say. If they tease you, they tease you. Whatever, you've been there, you've done that. If you have this basement, you went through them when you was young. Be yourself no matter what. And don't stop studying yourself. And you know what I'm going at. Study your birth chart. Shout out to Chiron in the first house. Shout out to that Aries energy. Shout out to everybody still learning themselves, still understanding where we're coming from. Do remember, good people, I need you to study your chart. Study your birth chart. Study yourself. You gotta study yourself. And do remember, like, comment, and subscribe to the page. And yes, we are moving. We are on Chiron. Listen, the wounded healer. We are there. So, good people, don't forget, love and learn yourself. I'll be back. Peace.